All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to believe in yourself when you haven't had success as a coach. Now, let's first talk about why this is important. Now, you don't get what you wish for, you don't get what you hope for, you don't even get what you want, right? You get what you believe, right? Your beliefs bear the fruits of your life. And I ask myself, whatever you believe, you will achieve. And Bruce Lipton said this. Dr. Bruce Lipton said that the role of the mind is to create a coherence between your beliefs and your reality. And all the belief is just a thought that you hold true, right? But the reason why these beliefs are important is because you will only act on what you believe. And so if you're not taking much action in your coaching business, you've got to ask yourself, what are my limiting beliefs? What am I believing here? Because let me tell you this, if you're absolutely certain that something's going to work, what do you think you're going to do? Are you going to take little action or a lot of action? You're going to take a lot of action if you're absolutely certain something's going to work. And once you take a lot of action, what's going to happen? Your results, they're going to go up. And then your brain has confirmation bias because it looks to confirm what you believe. So your brain goes, see, I told you it was going to work. I told you it was a good idea. But if you don't believe something's going to work, then you're going to take little action and you're going to get little results. And then your brain confirms the opposite and it goes, see, I told you it wasn't going to work. I told you it was a waste of time. And now you're in a downward spiral. So we've got to start with what beliefs do we need, right? Now, it's very hard starting out, I get this, if you've got no past success, if you haven't had any coaching clients, if you've never worked with anyone or never been paid money before. It's very hard. And I see some people that go from coaching course to coaching course to coaching course and they pay all this money, but they still don't have a paid client. It's because, their beliefs, it's because of that. And some people even go out, they start working pro bono, they start working for free with coaching clients. And this is a bit controversial, but I'm not an advocate of that because what happens is you tend to attract less committed clients that just are not as committed to get results. There's less the more energy you put in, the more you're going to get out. But the less energy you put in, the less you're going to get out. So if they're not paying, they're going to take less energy out of your coaching, which means less results. So we want to be charging, right? But we want to have this belief. So the reason why so many people get stuck when they're new is they look to their past for certainty. They're looking for past success to give them certainty. And when there's no past success to give you certainty, where's your certainty gone? It's not there. It's empty. You've got to know this is the strongest force in the mind that controls your results is your identity. Your identity, your mind will only produce behaviors consistent with your identity. So if you say I'm a broke coach or I'm not a good coach or I'm just a new coach or whatever, you're not going to produce the right behaviors. You need to have an identity like I am a powerhouse coach or I'm a millionaire coach or I'm the world's best coach or I'm Muhammad Ali. What did he say? I'm the greatest of all time. You want to be the greatest at all time at what you do. So if you have that identity, then you're going to produce behaviors consistent with that. But most people, they tear down their future with their history by disempowering identity that has come from their past. So I say the metaphor of this. We all have a temperature in our life, right? Let's just say that I'm running my life from 30 degrees of temperature, right? And so when I'm at 30 degrees of temperature, I'm acting at a certain level and I'm looking for certain things. I'm going, oh, I deserve only, free clients, or I only deserve 1 or 2 clients, or I'm just starting out, so I just don't deserve much right now. It's bullshit. The temperature of your life is what you deserve, what you believe you're worth, right? So you've got to up that. And so I remember when I started out, I was broke, sleeping in my van, had no resources, no money, borrowed money from my parents, and I put on my board, I said, I am a millionaire coach. I am a millionaire coach with nothing. And that was my identity. So you've got to have this empowering identity for yourself and reinforce it with lots of emotion. That's how you build an identity. You reinforce something with over and over again with lots of emotion, with lots of certainty. That's how you're going to build that identity. All right, so I recommend you do that. Now, I had a guy that I was coaching and he said to me, I think I've got depression. I think I got depression. I said, what do you mean? He goes, oh, I've basically, I get to, whenever I'm on my own, or when my business isn't working out, I start beating myself up. I start focusing on what I don't want, what I don't have. I say all these negative things to myself. And and he's like, how do I get out of it? And he goes, I'm really struggling. I'm not getting much coaching clients at all right now. I said, you need to enforce a new identity. You need to tell yourself who the hell you are. You need to say, I'm a powerful coach. I'm a successful coach. I'm a millionaire coach. I'm the world's greatest coach. And you need to enforce it with emotion. And then he started doing that, and it started getting way better results. And that's how you build a belief, by repetition. So that means rituals. You need rituals for yourself, and you need an identity. And when you have rituals that support you to feel what you want, you will take much more empowering actions. But remember, you only make decisions in the emotions that you live in. So if you live in shitty emotions like fear, anger, loss, frustration, loneliness, you're not going to take good actions from that place. So you've got to get in the right emotional state. So you believe in yourself by enforcing that empowering identity, by reinforcement, and you do it by visualizing. That's how Conor McGregor, was able to have so much success. He visualized himself winning the fights before they even started. He actually could even visualize how he was going to knock people out before he even stepped in the ring. It was crazy. And then eventually he actually, won his fights exactly how he visualized. So that's how you build that belief, by repetition of that identity, by repeating it to yourself so often with emotion and visualization, and keep taking massive action. That's how you will build that belief. I hope that's helped you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.